Okay, we are now in week 7. So you have your second draft of your outcomes assessment due this week. Hopefully you received some good feedback in your peer review. Your second draft is due on Wednesday, and I need you to be very firm on this due date if you would like feedback from me before you have to submit to the website next week. So I will aim to get these graded on Thursday and Friday so that I can get them returned to you so that you have time to revise should you need to before you have to submit next week. So please do pay attention to that due date and do get the essay turned in by Wednesday this week. Also introducing your portfolio and cover letter this week. So basically for the portfolio, you are going to finalize every essay you've done this semester. So out of the 4 essays, you're going to revise them and include the comments that I made or clean up grammatical errors or whatever it is that you need to do to revise. You also can choose, or you also need to choose at least one of those 4 essays to substantially revise. So some major revision, not just grammar errors. And that essay, you should indicate which one it was that you actually did that revision on, and I will re-grade it. And if your grade is higher than the original, you'll earn that higher grade, but I won't ever revert to a lower grade. So when you submit your final portfolio, let me open this up here. When you submit your final portfolio, you're just going to take the final copies of all of your essays and put them into one document. So they should be in order: Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, Unit 4. Make sure you're having a page break in between each of those essays so that I know when the last one starts and when the new one starts. And this should include any works cited or annotated bibliographies that you did as well, and they should correspond with that specific essay. And then your last assignment you're going to do for me this semester is to go back and look at what you've done over the semester, and think about how you've written and where you started and where you are now and where you're going to go from here. So this is just it can be an informal or it could be a formal. It's just a letter to me explaining how you've met the objectives of this course. So there's some questions in here to get you started. If you answer these, you should do just fine on this part of the assignment. And again, this is just a, letter. It can be very informal. And it's due in your final portfolio as well. So it should be like the first thing that you submit in that document that you send to me. And then here's the breakdown in terms of the points that you will earn on this assignment. And this final portfolio is worth 300 points. So it's worth quite a big chunk of your grade. So do note that when you're working on this. So in addition to the final portfolio information here, you just need to take a brief quiz, and this is extra credit. I accidentally had 5 extra points, so completing this will give you some extra credit. So I'll have to manually go in and see who completed it, but that will give me some extra points in the grade book. So that's all you have to do this week. So really your only actual assignment to do is the second draft of your outcomes assessment, and then for the rest of the week you should spend this time working on your revisions for your final portfolio. So I hope you have a wonderful week 7, and then next week we'll be wrapping everything up. So have a great week.